Now you choose to eat the airhead. Eat it. Get it all in there. Wrapper and all.
Wrapper and all. Okay, let me get the wrapper out of your
God, it's so fucking hard.
I won't be able to talk for a while.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Dicey D20. My name is Noah, Dungeon Master, and I am joined here by our players. We have Fievel Mausentraub. Fievel, how's it going, my big messed up friend?
You know, the jokes of how's the weather down there and all that stuff have come to a halt. I really appreciate that, and, you know, I'm just feeling
We've never
large.
made those jokes.
Shut up. You were thinking it. I know it.
So that's all behind you now, and you're feeling like you're in a better place in life.
Yeah, I could beat up Tyson now.
I'm blind. I don't know if that's a good thing.
I'll make the crew watch.
Oh, God. Please.
They'll be the only ones to see it coming. Okay, we are also joined by Tyson McKay. Tyson, how are you feeling after these new threats are leveled against you right now?
You say they're new, but I get them every week. Just, they might not be on the pod sometimes. Ever since I called him out that one time with Dabbledob and Gregory, he's very violent towards me.
Very violent towards you. Yeah, we thought him having more confidence would reduce the amount of triggering episodes he has, but apparently that is not the case. We are also joined by our very good friend, Greg Rock, the Destroyer. Gregory, how's it going?
Great. Ready to destroy.
Ready to destroy. Ready to muck.
Always.
Feeling good today. Feeling ready to play.
Of course, yeah.
Sounds good. And we are also joined, last but not least, by Dabbledob, the gnome wizard extraordinaire.
Yep. Yes, we are.
And how are you doing today?
I've been better.
Yeah?
Yeah, last night did some damage on me, but I'm here, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Dabbledob loves to intoxicate himself, and you really took that to heart. I feel like you get into character, method acting, more than anyone else on this podcast.
I am like, yeah.
I don't know. Heatbag doesn't sleep. He only sleeps 4 hours a day.
Yeah,
And then he stands there and stares at us.
Yeah, we'll call it sleep.
Yeah.
Call it sleep.
Oh,
More like a nap meditation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start things off today by telling you guys about a very exciting new addition to the Dicey D20 family, Elderwood Academy. Elderwood Academy is fantastic. They offer a lot of really cool D&D and tabletop RPG related products. And the really cool news that we have to share is that we'll be doing a giveaway of some Elderwood Academy products. First and foremost, we have a hex dice set with the honeycomb interior. It comes in a very nice red velvet bag, and it's got a really, really cool lotus engraved design on the top. Great for keeping your set of dice with you at all times. We're also going to be giving away a very, very cool mini hex set, which has a Celtic knot exterior, and it also has a set of miniature dice in it. You know, D20, D10, D12, entire set of dice there as well. Comes in a nice little velvet bag too. And we'll also be giving away 2 catapult kits. That is right.
We will be giving away 1 catapult kit.
I told you before we started this, you can't have one of the catapults.
Please?
No, we are giving these away strictly to our listeners, not to anyone on the podcast, Joshua. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 catapult kits. Very, very cool. They're dice launchers, so it brings a little bit of excitement to your D&D table where you got all your friends around.
Fire them at your DM.
Yeah, exactly. You don't like the rolls, you don't like the way it's going for you, just catapult a D20 in his face.
Or hers.
You know, pair it with or her face. Pair it with
This is why you won't let us have them.
I'm not letting you have the catapults.
Wear it! Metal dice set! Deal with it, Scotty!
Yeah, slightly dangerous with the metal dice, I'd imagine. With plastic dice is
suck
probably
it
fine. So we are going to be doing a big giveaway with Elderwood Academy. Check out our Facebook page to see how to access, first of all, their website and then their socials, and find out the details there for the giveaway. So we're going to be giving away that hex chest set, the hex box, as well as the dice catapults. And check out Elderwood. They're super awesome. The team there has been fantastic. And with that, we can get started.
I have a question.
I was about to say questions, comments,
But it's about that. Are you doing like one winner or like multiple winners? You get the catapult, you get...
Yeah, we're going to be doing multiple winners.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. But check out the Facebook page for more comments, for sure. All right. Any questions, comments, and concerns before we begin? We're going to get to level ups in a second, but just anything that anyone wants to bring up.
You guys hear that Don Cherry got fired?
Yeah.
Does that have to do with...
Oh my
Yeah. Does that
god.
affect what we're doing here right now?
It might.
Where's Fievel supposed to buy his second-hand fucking suits?
Wait. For international listeners, explain who Don Cherry is, Justin.
John.
John Cherry.
John Cherry. You know that saying when I said, if you gotta shine your boots, you gotta shine them yourself? Yeah, it comes from a guy like that.
Okay.
No, Don Cherry is, he's been an announcer for Sportsnet for the National Hockey League for, longer than I've been alive anyway, for a super long time, and I'm trying to figure out what he said that was so disgusting.
Justin, you're 5 years old.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He said that he didn't like that immigrants to Canada don't wear poppies. He said he doesn't see any immigrants wearing poppies. So that's why he was fired from his position.
That's
The biggest
racist.
comment was like, you people.
Yeah, he said you people, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, not a great portrayal of his character in that moment, for sure.
No.
But thank you very much for bringing that up. Yeah, well, that was very pertinent to what we're doing here. I appreciate that. Does anyone else have any... Okay,
He hates your people, Fievel.
so I guess Dicey D20 stands against Don Cherry. Hashtag against Don Cherry. Alright.
But we stand with communism.
Does anyone else have any pertinent, relevant questions, comments, or concerns to what's going on here today?
Yes, I have a
Okay.
few questions.
Alright, hit me with the first one.
So I just got a level up, as you
Okay,
are
well,
aware. I've
right.
mentioned it a few times.
Right, we are going to talk about level ups in a second if you want to save this level up concern for then.
No, I like to be different.
Okay, by all means, continue.
So I get to cast a level 7 spell without using a spell slot. Well, I don't have spell slots, but so I just get to cast it. And one of those spells is called Heal, which ends blindness, deafness, and diseases affecting the target. Does that also affect my blindness?
No. So blindness is a condition.
Follow-up question.
You can't follow up if I haven't even answered yet. If you allow me to answer, I'll... So here's the thing. Blindness, deafness, poison, these are conditions. So sometimes, say Dabbledob uses his robe of scintillating colors. Technically, anyone within that area is blinded for the duration. That's a condition. You lost your eyes. That's not reversible. That is different.
You kind of have to have eyes.
Follow-up question.
Alright, hit me with the second one. Jesus.
I also have Regenerate. That the target's severed body members, fingers, legs, tails, and so on are restored after 2 minutes.
Does it say eyes?
It says and so on, Scotty. Does that include eyes?
Let's refer to the Reddit gods. Yeah.
We're to decide our fate.
Look, I really would have enjoyed that if you brought this up beforehand, giving me a little bit of time to do this work, but now...
I literally brought it up. I said I have questions and concerns before we recorded, Noah. Here we are.
Okay.
He did warn you.
On the D&D Reddit, by bug_ridden_prototype,
Shout
it says
out.
the Dungeon's Master's
Good guy.
Guide specifically says that magic such as the Regenerate spell can restore a lost eye.
Only one, not two.
I can restore an eye?
Choose wisely.
So he states
take
that
it.
page 272 of the Dungeon Master's Guide specifically states that the magic such as Regenerate can restore a lost eye.
Why are you trying to get your eyes back? I like the bit of you being blind.
Yeah. How am I gonna bully you if you can see me?
Stay blind.
We need a sandbagger. Give
You
him
like
one.
the fact that he's blind.
Yes. So give him one. Because then you that adds character.
This is coming from a fully abled body.
Just not from one side.
Magic such as Regenerate can restore the lost eye. If you have no eyes left after sustaining this injury, you're blinded. So you can use Regenerate to grow your eyes back.
Oh my god.
You heard it here
Let's
first,
jump
ladies
in.
and gentlemen.
Recap. We did some stuff on the boat. We found the island. We scouted out. Let's go.
Let's go.
And we're back to the Dicey D20. Ladies and gentlemen, are there any other questions, comments, or concerns before we begin?
Does Arda know I'm alive?
Does Arda know you're... No, she does not know you're alive. I don't know why we're going back to Arda.
Does she send me letters back to the
No,
Rimouski
she
tribe?
doesn't send you letters to the Rimouski tribe. The Rimouski, if you think Postal Service works with the Rimouski tribe, I think you're misunderstanding what the Rimouski tribe is.
I've been sending Fievel letters addressed as Arda.
then yes, you've been getting letters from Arctic. Congratulations. They're all the Rimouski tribe.
I opened them up and read them.
They're all scribbled sideways on the
What part of
page.
they're at the Rimouski tribe did you not understand?
But my heart is always in the Rimouski tribe, so shouldn't I have access to them?
I'm gonna cut out the questions, comments, and this section of the podcast. I feel like it's more debilitating and destructive than I imagined. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start off with a level up. Do we have any pertinent level ups in the group? Tyson McKay obviously gave us a little bit of insight there, but did anyone else experience a level up?
I don't want to say.
Don't want to say. That is not an option. You either had a level up or you didn't.
I didn't.
How many heads do you have?
8.
Oh god. He's a
Realv
hydra.
1, Realv 2, Realv 3. They're all crazy.
Love the originality. Okay, Tyson McKay, you're it seems the only one who experienced a level up. What is it exactly aside from the 7th level spell, which you can now cast at will? What else did you gain from that level up? Did you get some good health points? Did you get some new abilities?
Yeah, I got some health points. I got, so I can cast 7th level spells now.
Is it just one 7th level spell per day, or is it?
Yeah, so I can
Yeah.
prepare a spell from any of the Planeswalker spell lists, and now I can also prepare 12 spells instead of 10.
Wow.
So get ready for more chaos.
Yeah, because that's what this podcast needs, more chaos. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very exciting episode for you guys today. Let's begin with
Spoilers.
a recap of last episode. Whoever wants a cool 700 experience points.
It's not enough for my level up. Won't do it.
It'll get me closer, but it won't get me there, so I'm out.
How many experience points for your level up?
Is it like $3,000?
That's way too much.
Yeah, that's not...
Give it to Gregory. I think Gregory needs to do it. He needs more
Gregory,
XP.
700 XP?
Yeah.
You're not
Try
gonna
and
turn-
fall and told me here.
You're not going to turn down 700 XP.
No, it's not the XP that's the problem. It's the last time this was recorded was a couple weeks ago.
What? No. We record weekly. You liar.
Every Wednesday morning.
Is it Wednesday today? It's not Wednesday today.
Back to
Yeah.
I don't have a
You've been out
job.
of the
I
real
don't know. I don't know the days.
I don't know the days. This is so funny. Okay, 800 experience points. Who wants to
Alright, I'll do it. You've twisted my arm.
Okay, there we go.
So we came out of the crab dungeon, got on the boat started moving again because we got the water, and then Fievel got big because he's genetically altering himself.
It's the eggs, you liar.
Which I think is illegal, but let's definitely can't.
Laws on genetic tampering don't exist in Norway at the moment. They probably will after Fievel does what he does.
I'm writing them.
I'm just picturing him as the big rat folk from Mordheim.
Basically.
Stumbling through.
Plus 500 experience for the Mordheim reference. I absolutely love it. Fuck out of it.
And then we went across and got to the Cobalt Isles. Dabbledob did a little recon with his arcane eye, found like old ruins, and we're parked in the bay, I think, right now.
Correct. You guys are currently anchored offshore of Tol Adar, which is the Father Island. Dabbledob did do a reconnaissance mission with his arcane eye, where you kind of floated over Tol Adar, island shrouded in darkness, as well as the impending storm that was there as well. Now, Tyson McKay, very, very good recap. Love it. Take your 800 experience points. You absolutely deserve it.
Thanks,
And
Dad.
with that, we begin. Players, last we left off, you were all sitting aboard the Royale, Ari's vessel, anchored in the bay off of Tol Adar. The storm and the gusts of wind battering the ship in the bay. Most of the crew has gone down below and safe from the obviously torrential downpour, as well as the high winds that are currently surrounding the northern side of the Cobalt Isles. Now, Dabbledob, you have just recalled your arcane eye as the time limit ran out on it. Amara is down below deck, peering out of one of the portholes at the storm and then towards that dark, looming island. What is it that you guys would like to do, if anything?
Storm the island! Kill them all!
Should we wait until...
What, until you get eyes back? No, let's go, now!
It is the middle of the night.
Well, let's wait till morning, God.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Wait, have you seen any movie ever? You storm the beach at night. Come on.
Midday. Sun is shining. That's what I want.
I'm gonna stare at everyone because we're inside the cabin still, right?
You are down below deck if you so choose.
Okay. Yeah.
I choose to be on deck.
Okay, Dabbledub, you are on deck. Are you wearing a hat?
I don't have a hat, no.
Don't you have that big wizard's hat?
I do have that big wizard's hat.
Roll me a d20.
I'm holding on to it
No, dexterity
for dear
check.
life.
See how quickly you grab onto the hat.
That's 12.
Okay, you grasp your hat very quickly as it begins to blow away in the winds.
I hold on.
Okay, fantastic. So Dabbledub's above on deck, getting battered by the winds, holding onto his hat for no
Probably
apparent
trying to smoke too. Can't light the thing.
Didn't want to say it, but
Oh,
you know.
fuck off.
At least I have some manners and let your smoke inside. Go ahead.
Gregor, get over here and block the wind.
Oh, shit. Come on.
reason. No, you can smoke inside. You just have to be careful with your ashes. Are you going to be careful with the ashes?
Am I going to be careful?
Oh, God.
Just
I'm
looking.
asking you.
Because you know if he's smoking, he's also drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dabbledub's above deck. Everyone else is where they would like to be.
Well, I bunker in a little corner trying to actually smoke.
Outside.
Yes.
Okay. You're super unsuccessful. It's torrential downpour and high winds. You can't light a pipe in these conditions.
I can try.
Okay, you continue to try. Plus 50 experience.
I have a
to
drink
try.
about it.
Now, Tyson, down below with you, Amara is near that porthole looking out towards the island, and you are there with her. Gregrock, Fievel, where would you guys like to be?
Throw me outside, too.
Okay, Fievel, the 8-foot-tall mouse folk is currently standing beside you.
Nice.
Dabbledub.
Block my wind.
What'd you call me?
I don't think anyone called you anything. I think you just said block the wind.
Said only if I can have a hit, too. And I wink at him.
Of course. He's been knocking on his ass. I get my hardcore shit.
I get my heart.
Okay, so Dabbledub fills his pipe with quote-unquote hardcore shit, as you all listeners may or may not remember. It was a kind of minute part of the storyline. Dabbledub bought some volatile herbs. He's ready to smoke them. So he got some chill herbs. He got some more rambunctious herb, as it was called. Now you
Hardcore.
think outside of this dark and shadowy island in the middle of a storm, you think now's the time to drop rambunctious shit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what else would you do? Of course.
What am I supposed to do? I got time to kill.
Yeah. So, with Fievel and his big furry body blocking the wind as you kind of put yourself into a little corner, I'd imagine beside the staircase and in front of the doors to the captain's quarters, a nice little corner there, you are successful in lighting your pipe. Take a couple hits, and you can pass it to Fievel. You'll have to kind of hold the pipe way up there because he's super tall.
Yeah, as I'm like trying to keep it lit.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Fievel, are you smoking the pipe?
No, I just wanted it. Now I'm gonna make him jump for it. How does it feel to be the
Punch him
small
right
guy?
in the nuts. I punch him right in the nuts.
Okay, can you roll me an attack roll, please? You are punching Fievel Mazenstrov in the nuts. Can I get your AC, Fievel?
Oh, God. My AC is, 20?
Oof. Nope.
So you try and punch him in the nuts, but with one of his forearms, he catches your fist. In the other one of his forearms, he has your pipe. The other two are probably rubbing his nipples or doing something super sexual on him. I can't tell him what he's doing, I'm just imagining.
He's jerking himself off and Dabbledub off.
I give it back to him. I don't take a hit. I just say, so much anger. There's no need for this.
I'm a feisty little rascal.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, Dr. Octopus. I appreciate it. We are moving along to Gragrock. Gragrock, where are you located right now? Are you below deck as well, or are you on the
Yeah, I'd be with all the normies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
The
So
pirates and whatnot.
you are down with Amara as well as Tyson McKay. What is it that, it's up to you guys. Open discussion as far as what you'd like to do next.
Gragrock,
Yes.
what's it like to see?
It's wonderful, little man. You remember, don't you? It wasn't that far, that long ago.
Yeah, it was like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It was not.
What a
It was
time.
weeks ago.
It was weeks
It took you guys weeks to cross the Dreyfeld to the coast.
He doesn't see the sun go up and down anymore. He's lost all concept of time.
It's like it was yesterday. What?
This has just been one long night for him.
That's true. So Mara's there too?
Amara is standing there with you guys. That is correct.
Give her the options for fuck, marry, kill, and give it lists all three of our names. You know what? Throw in the Warforged too. List all four.
No.
This is definitely what needs to go down right now. This is pertinent information. A storyline.
Fuck, marry, kill Greg Rock, dead Rogar, Fievel, you don't know her, but Lena.
Plus 200 experience points.
You don't know her.
I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Like, it's middle of the night. We're preparing to storm the beach tomorrow.
Okay.
I think Tyson's gonna ask Greg. You know what? I'll just do it. I'll roleplay. No, you love that shit.
Yeah.
You're right.
You love that shit.
Gregory, can you guide me to my cot, please, for the night?
Absolutely, little fellow. Let's go.
Absolutely.
All right. So, Greg Rock, you successfully walk Tyson over to his hammock. You guys are more than welcome to sleep for the night. As you guys walk away from Amara, she spends a few more minutes there before turning in herself for the evening.
Wait, when he gets me to bed and then I'm all alone, I put my hands on my eyes and I cast Regenerate.
Oh, he's just gonna wake up with eyes. Oh,
I'm gonna say, they'll see. They'll all see.
Okay.
I'm planning that for episodes.
Okay, so they'll all see. I'm going to hand you 300 experience points for that that one-liner there. It's fantastic. Tyson McKay, Regenerate is a 7th level spell. You can cast it at will. That is your 7th level spell for the day. It takes you a minute to cast the spell Regenerate, and is a touch component, so you do touch your eyes.
So I see his hands glowing over his eyes, and I tell there's magic at work.
Yeah, I imagine he waited for you to leave. I'm not sure. It's up to him.
He can't see. He doesn't know where I go.
Just stand there and watch him.
Just watch him sleep.
You're
Okay, sure. And yes.
I stand beside and do sentinel mode and sleep myself.
So then, yes, you do see the warm, almost yellow, golden colored light streaming through his fingers. Now, the duration is an hour, Tyson McKay, so it will take an hour for this severed or destroyed body part to be restored.
I think he's trying to kill himself. I interrupt the spell.
No.
Yes.
Now, Tyson, the Regenerate spell works on multiple different missing body parts at a time.
I get both of them?
The target's severed body members, if any, are restored after 2 minutes. It only takes 2 minutes to regenerate. I suppose the duration lasts an hour. So then, yes, Tyson McKay, after 2 minutes, both of your eyes are restored as quick regeneration occurs. Fibers, tissues, optic nerves, and cables reattach, and after 2 minutes, you open your eyes to find yourself below the deck of the Royale, dimly lit, and many men looking out of portholes, sleeping, smoking, drinking, or gambling. And you look over, and right at the foot of your hammock, there is a 7-foot-tall warforged just staring at you.
7'5", don't shortchange me.
There's a 7-foot, 5-inch-tall warforged staring at you.
This matters now. It's outside a competition in 8-foot Fievel.
I quickly slide my rag over my eyes again.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna notice this, so he knows you have eyes.
No, he doesn't.
Oh my God, Tyson. You've got eyes.
I don't.
Rip them out.
I don't. Roll for deception.
These are natural. Start ripping them out. God didn't give you these.
Does a 3 decept him?
Yeah, I know.
That's the irony. I get it. Okay. Yeah, Tyson McKay, I mean, you can put the rag over your eyes. No one else is getting mad, but Ragrock is standing there staring at you, so definitely knows you have eyes again.
Okay, I pull them back over and I go up to him. I say, "Don't say anything."
I love pranks. I'm in.
Okay, weird bit to have going on. But I allow it, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anything else that you guys would like to do before turning in for the evening?
We're in the boat.
Is my high ass right now?
Outside.
Still? Clinging to the edge.
It's only been a few minutes. Would you like to go down below?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. You head down below, and you see Greg Rock in sentinel mode and Tyson McKay in his hammock. Amara also in hers, which is perpendicular to the one that Tyson McKay is in. And Fievel Mazentorov is still up above. He might have come down with you. I mean, we'll leave that to him.
Alright. I'm gonna crawl into bed with Tyson.
With Tyson.
My high ass needs cuddles right now.
Okay, Tyson McKay, a few minutes after finally gaining your eyesight, you are shocked to... Is the cloth over your eyes right now, or no?
Yeah. I put it back over.
Then you are not shocked to see, but rather shocked to feel the small, snuggly Dabble Dob Dop It crawl into your hammock with you and get all up in there.
We're going to whisper in his ear saying, I'm tripping balls.
Wait till he, in the night, feels your eye sockets to find...
I'll just be like ceiling and then like...
And Fievel Mazentrov, what is it that you would like to do at the moment?
I'm gonna stay up on the deck and just keep some eyes out.
Great, everybody loves the smell of wet rat.
Gotcha.
Mouse.
It's a rat. You're a rat now.
You're 8 feet tall now. You're a rat.
So, good idea, Fievel. I like where your head's at, keeping an eye out on this stormy and quite dark evening. Now, Chomper is not currently nearby. He's actually flown outside of the radius of the storm, quite far away, over open ocean to the south, in order to just avoid the storms that are kind of rocking the north of the island right now.
Chicken shit.
Little bitch.
It's pretty dangerous to be up in the sky during
little thunder and lightning, and all of a sudden he's just going to take off.
Yeah. Why don't you just bunker under a tree?
On the island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's more comfortable in the air than he is on the ground.
It's too big for
In addition to that, no one else has gone on the island yet.
Yeah, it's scary.
Send him first.
I'm telling you what, I control Chopper when Fievel's not telling him what to do, and I'm telling you what he's doing. He's flying to the south where the air is a little bit calmer. So, gentlemen, you may do as you wish, but if you want to, getting a good night's rest before you guys storm the beach, as you've all been saying, might be a good idea. Now, Dabble Dob, you are swinging the hammock with Tyson McKay, but you feel as though you're falling through the hammock towards the ground.
Of course.
Almost as though through the center of the earth itself, pulled by an immense amount of gravity. This rambunctious herb kind of messing with you.
I told them I was tripping balls.
Tripping balls. I thought you said dripping balls. I thought you were climbing in like, I'm so wet.
So wet.
Listen to the experience points. I like that better.
Oh, man.
Now, Fievel, you are up on the deck, keeping watch, and currently, all the men are below deck. With a storm this rambunctious with waves hitting the ship like this, it's just not as safe to be up on deck. But you notice, Fievel, a glowing light from down in the ocean, over the side of the vessel to the port side, closer to the island, so not facing out towards the sea. There appears to be a bright orb of glowing light deep beneath the waves, but you can see the shimmering light coming up and through the water.
Go get it.
Not much of a swimmer.
Do rats swim?
What color is the light?
It is a bluish orb. Not deep blue, but rather like a light celestial blue.
Well, light colors, that means it's good. Go get it.
Dive.
I guess like the ship's still traveling towards the island right now. Like it's just in the middle of the ocean.
No, it's anchored.
The ship is anchored in the bay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's go for a swim.
Come get me. I'm a sinker.
Go for a swim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the middle of a storm. The waves are crashing quite violently against the ship. You know, if you're not a great swimmer, this isn't going to be fun for you.
Just a question.
Mm-hmm.
With my wand, could I control that so you could just kind of fall down?
Yes, but you're high as balls, so your magic is going to be tampered with.
Yes, for
Just
sure.
let me know.
But I'm saying I could offer a hand.
You could.
Dabble Dob, calm the waters. Dabble Dob, you made it worse. There's tidal waves.
Typhoon.
Cyclones.
The orb appears to move, and it slowly floats underneath the vessel, and you lose it from sight.
Oh god, we're under attack. Sound the alarms.
Is there a broom so I could be like
Sound
Harry
the
Potter and chase after it? Like it's a snitch?
Do you have a broom?
There must be a mop or something on the deck.
Can you imbue him up with the fly spell?
Maybe.
Well,
No. Can you or can you not do that?
Because
I'm gonna go with no, and even if you could, it's not like you'd be flying underwater.
Cancel that. You know what, I'll be Harry Potter another day. I do have a spell that gives me the power to breathe underwater, so I'll cast that and I'll plunge in.
So, Fievel Mazen's without telling anyone where you're going, you dive
nobody's
off of the
system.
vessel and into the water.
Yep. Good.
it's a bad bet.
You travel down and below the vessel, and off in the distance, you can see heading first out to sea, but then making an arc right and eastward, this large ball of glowing light, the only bright thing underneath the ocean.
How big is it?
It's very hard to see because it's very far away. It's like a lantern in the darkness. And, up close it could be much bigger, but it appears to be no more than a couple feet across.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
It was nice knowing you.
Hey,
Fievel, as you are swimming forward, something touches your foot.
I punch you in the face.
Okay, so you turn very quickly to punch in the face, but you don't see anything.
Oh.
Tyson with his eyes.
Oh, God.
You break him again.
I told you I'd teach you a lesson.
And then you feel something nipping at your back, digging into your flesh.
Oh.
What is your AC? You said it was 20?
Yep.
That'll do it. Fievel, you're going to take a toasty 12 damage as something bites into your back.
Get out of there.
I go back up to the surface and fly back onto the ship.
Okay, so you begin to swim back to the surface, but things begin to bite at your feet and try and drag you down to the bottom.
Oh.
We are now rolling initiatives as you're being attacked. As you're being attacked by something below. What is your initiative roll?
19.
2 of these creatures are going to go before you. 1 is going to go after you. As you look down, your dark vision in the water, though blurry, allows you to see these appear to be serpents of some sort. They have large mandible-like jaws, and they are biting and actually using strength checks to pull you down deeper into the water. 2 of them are going to go first. They get 2 bites each. With a 4 and a 4, the first one misses its attacks. The second one only hits 1 of its attacks. However, it will do 10 damage.
Wow.
And you're going to have to roll a strength check to avoid being grappled by the creature.
What are they?
I was a 18.
An 18 is enough. You kick its face away, and you are not being dragged down to the bottom by it at the moment. It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get out of the water.
Okay, so you're going to swim towards the surface. You're currently 40 feet down below the surface. How far is your swimming speed?
About 25.
He's a Radfode. Negative 17. Just keeps dropping and dropping. He's dead at this point.
Fievel, your swimming speed is 20 feet per round without any armor. You're not wearing armor, are you?
No, because I
Are you wearing?
grew out of
No.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you can move 20 feet, which means you're halfway to the surface. Is there anything else you'd like to do aside from swimming?
Yeah, I'll start casting my breath weapon on these foes.
Okay, so you point your mouth downwards, and you cast your breath weapon. They're going to roll dexterity checks to get out of the way. One with a 24,
Wow.
one with a 17, and one with a 7.
Alright, so half damage to 2 of them and full damage to the other one. Here we go. First half damage is 23.
Nice.
Second half damage is 27. And let's see what the full guy gets.
He gets a mouthful. I'm so funny now that I'm not blind.
41.
Okay, so one of the eel-like creatures with milky white eyes and these large jaws, these mandibles of teeth, dies. And you're going to gain 300 experience points, Fievel. But the other 2 are still alive. And it is the last one in the initiative roll's turn. It is going to swim up the 20 feet to you very easily. It is going to attack, but with a nat 1, it opens its mandibles, and you're able to just kick it in the nose. The creature's going to take, you can flip a coin, so either 1 or 2 damage for the kick, and you're actually going to break off some of the teeth in its jaw.
Oh. Alright, takes one damage.
Nice. We are now back to the top of the initiative rolls. There is 1 creature ahead of you, then yourself. It is going to attack once with a 19 plus it's to hit, the next with a 17 plus it's to hit. Both are going to match or beat your AC. So it is going to bite you the first bite, doing a toasty 8 damage. The second bite, doing 12.
Oh.
And you're going to have to roll a strength check to avoid being dragged down 10 feet by the creature.
How's a 14?
14 is not enough to avoid being dragged down by the creature, so you're now 30 feet below the surface with its mandibles trapped onto your leg.
Dash.
Again.
Well, time to die, motherfuckers. I guess that's the game.
Alright, Fievel, you are currently grappled by a creature. It is your turn. The other one is not far behind. What is it that you would like to do?
Should I do a perception check to see how many of them there are, or is it just the 3?
There are 3.
Okay, so he's wrapped himself around my leg and...
He's biting onto your leg. His jaws are actually almost like the Predator from the movie Predator. It's got the 4 mandibles, and so when they clamp onto your leg, these inward-facing teeth are now hooked onto your leg as it's trying to pull you deep down into the water. It is not like any sea creature you've ever seen before.
Okay. Can I rip one of these in half?
The mandibles?
No, like the snake itself.
Jesus.
With a certain kind of strength check, yes.
All right.
Are you very strong?
I'm bigger now.
You mean from the jaw, rip it off your leg? Or you mean just take the eel and try and peel it in 2?
Yeah, that's gonna be very hard.
Yeah, I'd go for the jaw, man. That seems much more doable.
Alright, fine. Yeah, let's break its jaw.
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll me a strength check as you grab onto its mandibles and try and snap them off.
Come on.
I'm going to require a 19 on this to snap the jaws of one of these creatures. It's already damaged.
Well, 17 plus 2, so that matches it then.
Congratulations, Fievel. You snap the jaws, the mandibles, off of one of the eel-like creatures. It dies instantly, and its body falls to the sea floor. The other creature swims away with its broken teeth.
Hey,
and does not bother you anymore.
Get back here. No one bites Fievel Mausentraub.
You're going to gain an additional 300 experience points. I'm going to hand you a toasty 200 for surviving an encounter with predator eels.
Oh my god. This thing,
gosh, he becomes large now. He thinks he's King Kong snapping jaws.
Wait, can I grab one and bring it up aboard to show my friends?
You can.
All right.
So you grab.
What is this, show and tell?
You grab the eel that
Guy's
is
sushi.
You can grab either one of the eels that died on the bottom. One skin is pretty charred from your lightning breath attack. The other one just has 2 of its mandibles missing, but you can grab either one and pull them to the surface.
Get some good skin. Yeah, we don't want bad skin.
I'll grab both. We'll show both.
Okay, Fievel, you grab both of the eels, and then when you look up, some bubbles escaping from your mouth, like a little whoop, whoop, right?
Yep.
You know that sound that cartoon characters make when they're underwater? That's the sound that I'm not sure. In the distance, you do see that light blue orb, and it appears to be swimming towards you, or moving towards you.
Get out of there.
Touch it.
Oh, God.
Get out of there, eat it, touch it.
Fuck the light. Got me in trouble. Yeah. Well, I'll tell my friends.
You just defeated the enemy, now you don't want to know what the treasure is?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so Fievel, are you swimming towards the surface of the ship, or are you going to stick around to see what is the orb?
Don't be a pussy.
Fine, I'm waiting for the light. I'll just wait till it comes closer to me.
Okay, so the light seems to sway back and forth as it moves towards you. It is probably about 100 feet from you, but around that is just a bunch of darkness. You're not able to see.
Watch it be one of those Anna Dangler fish with the little trap light on the front. Bait.
And it seems to
sway back and forth. Get out of there, man. You know what dip.
It seems to bob and sway as it moves ever closer. It moves quite slowly.
Oh, God.
It's now 90 feet away.
Eat it.
Yeah, I'm not waiting. Get out.
Okay, so
it's not treasure.
You need to swim towards the surface, and the light seems to move faster and faster, moving towards
Oh, God.
You are 30, 20,
I'm flying
10
up.
feet from the
I'm
surface.
flying. Please.
And you're in the water. I'm not sure how you're going to start flying.
Swim, damn it, Fievel, you dumb rat. Let's go.
Okay. You have 2 eels in 2 of your arms. You have the other 2 arms, then obviously your legs. How are you going to get up on the ship?
I can't hold on to 2 eels with my 2 hands and then use my other 2 to...
No, you can. I'm saying, are you climbing up the ship? Like into the wood? Like digging your nails into the wood, climbing up it? Or how do you plan on getting up?
Can't I just, swoosh up and fly? Like a majestic bird?
Fly. No, you're a wet rat. You can't just start flying. Who are you underwater? Also, did you ask if he dropped him? Does any of this seem planned? Or you thought about it at all? Does this just seem like he saw something and chased it? No, Fievel, you're either going to have to scale the side. You can't begin flying from zero, from in the water. I think that's reasonable.
Fine, I start to climb the ship then with my nails.
Okay, you climb the ship, your mouse whiskers twitching, and then turning your head back to look out at the ocean. You see the light pause for a moment. It is probably about 60 feet from the ship, that shimmering glow, and it seems to have halted in its position before you see it slowly turn and begin to move away from the ship.
Good.
Right, you're going to scale the rest of the ship, hop on the side?
Yep.
Alright, so Fievel Mausentraub, you are back on the ship. 2 long, almost 12-foot long eels. In 2 of your arms.
Wow, I didn't realize they were that long.
They're quite hefty, quite big. Their jaws are open and kind of hanging, and these very large teeth jutting out from these X-shaped mandibles. What is it that you'd like to do now?
I'm gonna go down into the lower deck and slap Tyson in the face with one of them.
Okay, so Tyson McKay, you are awoken by being slapped in the face. Wait, the face end or the tail end?
Make it the tail.
Yeah.
What's going on? I throw Dabbledob to the side.
Okay, so Dabbledob, you awake to see white milky eyes, a serpentine, slimy, gray body, and large X-shaped mandibles with large hooked fangs at the end of them. You're tripping balls, my friend.
I know. I was just gonna say, this is
fireball
probably
overcharge.
unreal.
I'm going to need you to roll me a D100, please. This is for short-term madness. In your hallucinatory state, you are witnessing what is otherwise a horrifying thing.
Yes. I'm terrified. 63.
So, Dabbledob, this couldn't be any better for you.
You're now going to the loony bin.
You become incapacitated. Roll me 1d10, please.
7.
You become incapacitated for 7 minutes, screaming and weeping, crying and trying to claw your way away from Fievel, who is just holding this this eel out to you.
God, I'm gonna kill this rat.
It is horrifying, and for you, what you're seeing is just this very large serpentine eel. Forget Fievel, you just see this eel coming towards you.
Oh yeah, no, I can imagine it. Yeah. I'm scared.
The whole crew is awoken by the terrified, girlish screams of Dabbledob as he.
Gosh, I muzzle him.
I roundhouse kick.
Roundhouse kick.
Are you roundhouse kicking Dabbledob or Fievel?
Well, Dabbledob's on the ground, so it's definitely Fievel.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to roll me at disadvantage because you've covered your eyes, so you can't see.
Just peek.
Yeah, but now, after 3 days of getting acclimated, he's a pro with the
16?
That is not enough, so you roundhouse kick does not reach Fievel, and Gregory, you have clamped your hand over Dabbledob's mouth.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I'll start casting.
Tyson, it's okay.
Many of the sailors begin to come over and investigate the eels, as does Amara. The men begin to whisper, and some of them just shake their heads. They look somewhat horrified. Some of them are, gripped with terror. Others seem incredulous at the sight of them, as they're clearly not a normal creature of any kind.
As I'm screaming in the corner.
God damn it, Fievel, you're trying to give everybody nightmares. What the
Don't
hell?
go up on the upper deck.
Look at what you did to Dabbledob.
They're riddled up there. You can't step 1 foot without seeing one of these mutants. I barely got out alive.
Barely got out alive.
And you thought it'd be good to bring him to the sleeping
Well, they're
quarters?
dead.
Roll me a deception.
These are my trophies. You don't understand.
Your trophies are scaring the crew.
I would usually have him roll deception, Tyson, but I'm not altogether uncertain that he doesn't do this.
I tell the crew to grow up. They've seen worse, These aren't that big of a deal.
I haven't seen anything.
Shut up, Tyson, you're blind.
Okay. So, stomping down the stairs, Ari ducks his head down and below to look at the crew's quarters. He says, Fievel, bring those up into my office now.
Aye, aye, Captain, and I salute him.
Okay, you salute him with one of your free hands or with one of the fish?
One of the eels,
of
do it.
course.
Okay. And then you can hear Ari muttering as he walks away under his breath, very, very obviously disappointed, upset. But he also yells out, Mr. Vane, get the men under control.
This Dabbledob stopped whimpering.
Yeah, now that the eels are walking away with Fievel, yes, he has stopped whimpering, but he's still shaking, staring off into the distance, just kind of horrified.
I'm gonna tuck him into a hammock. There, little one.
Okay.
Night.
Alright, so Fievel,
Then I'm going to the office to scold Fievel. This bastard.
So Amara and Gregrock are actually going to follow Fievel up to the captain's quarters, and Ari moves all of his paperwork, maps, charts, and other such things off of the desk and gestures for Fievel to place the creatures there.
I do so.
Okay, so Ari looks at you, kind of mean-mugging you, Fievel, but then he investigates the eels that you have placed on his desk. He takes one of his small knives from his belt and kind of uses it to pry open one of the jaws of the creatures, just shaking his head and muttering. And then Amara, doing the same thing, peering close, says, so strange.
I know.
What?
Last week he was small, now he's huge. I remember a time when he only had 2 limbs.
Not that, Amara says. These are like the mandibles of a spider. But these are very clearly an eel.
Spider eels, yeah, I've heard of those, yeah.
Quit trying to impress her.
But even look here, she says, as she uses a finger to point at the grey flesh of the eel. These hairs along the body, they don't belong on an eel.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that too, yeah.
Slide.
Ari looks to you, Fievel, says, where did you find these?
Well, I saw a light in the water, and I decided to dive in and see what it was all about, and next thing you know, I was being dragged down underwater by these eels, so I schmurdered them with my might.
Ari ignores your clear mispronunciation of the word murder. Schmurder. He says, so let me get this straight. You saw a fucking light in the water.
Yeah.
You decided to jump overboard without telling anyone where you were going.
Nobody cares about me.
That's because of stunts like this that we had to detach all feeling from you.
Ari says,
I was having a mental breakdown because of you.
Ari looks to you, Fievel, and he says, that may be the most fucking reasonable thing you've done all night. Amara looks to you, Fievel, and she says, I don't agree with your actions, but at the very least you've given us an insight as to what we might find here. This is definitely not normal.
Yeah, now we know the waters aren't safe, you know? What if the crew went to go jump in to bathe, you know? Would have been a rough go for them.
I'm sorry, we didn't think that some mystical shit was going on when we faced aberrations on the journey here?
Yeah.
These large friggin' slug lobsters. I think we knew some weird shit was going on.
That was on the Enora, though.
Yeah, that was just the...
That's just the beginning.
Just the teaser.
Gotcha.
We haven't even gotten to the main course. That was an appetizer.
Fair enough. Ari looks to you and he says, well, I don't envy you going on that island. I won't step foot in it, nor will any of my men.
What?
Look, you should...
Ari, well, we were counting on you. We're down a minute.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have Rodar. You're new Rodar.
Aren't you guys the heroes?
Ari looks to you, Phil. He says, if you think I'm a fucking hero, best think again, my friend. No, I'm in this for the coin, as I always have been. You're the adventurers. It is up to you. But look, I would suggest getting some rest. If there are any more of these things, he says as he kind of prods one of the creatures with his knife, they're going to want to be well rested for tomorrow. And please, don't antagonize my crew anymore. As if many of them don't already want to turn back from this foul place.
Cowards.
Please tell me that when he got bit, they laid eggs in his leg or something.
Yeah.
I'm not that sloppy, right? I made two of my players in back-to-back seasons.
They just make the same player blind after.
It's fun to pile up on one.
I asked the captain if he wants me to throw them overboard.
I think that might be best.
Okay.
I don't imagine this meat is usable for anything, and quite frankly, I don't want any of the men gawking over them.
Just
I dare you to try it.
wasn't sure if you wanted to examine them further or not.
No, my friend, I do not. Now please, get them off my ship.
I'm gonna throw them overboard, get them off the ship.
Okay, so Fievel heads out of the captain's quarters. That leaves Amara and Gregrock. Ari looks to both of you, Gregrock and Amara, and he says, now please, I need some rest as well. The journey here has been harder than I anticipated.
What has he done?
He captained the vessel here through that massive storm.
Yeah. He's out there barking orders like, you, lift shit. You, pull on ropes.
But he also,
steer.
He also goes back and forth between the actual helm of the vessel with Mr. Bain.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Which can be hard to actually man that when it's being battered.
Of course, yeah.
I understand.
Okay, so Amara bows half at the waist and nods to Ari and then turns to walk.
I'll follow her.
So as you guys walk out of the captain's quarters and close the door, there are still winds, still gusting. It's not as violent as before. And Amara says to you, Gregrock, she says, you best be prepared for tomorrow. And now I fear we might have to keep an eye on that mouse folk of yours.
Now he's prepared. And we've always had to keep an eye on the mouse folk.
I hate this bit. Why does everyone have to keep eyes on me?
Yeah, none of it's justified, man. You're the hero in this story.
I thought I was the child.
You're all children. Me and Amara are the only adults here.
If this is any indication of the flora and the fauna that we'll find on the island, I fear that it will only get worse the deeper we go in. This is just the shoreline.
Oh yes, the main course awaits.
So she walks down the stairs and then waits at the bottom for you to reach the bottom of the stairs.
Why? Because I'm big and slow?
Yes.
No, because she's just turning to talk to you before you guys walk down into the cabins.
So that's nice of her, yeah.
She says, have a good rest, Gregory, and I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, damn, she wants me now. You too.
How did you take that as wanting you?
Oh, come on. The sexual tension, you can feel it.
Oh, God. You realize you're still talking to a dude right now.
Oh, yeah. Bread lady, bank teller girl. Hey. Fooled by that sultry voice. I am sexual charisma incarnate, okay? I'm just going to say that right now. I'm just going to have it there. All right. everyone is heading to bed. Amara, first and foremost, Dabbledob, you passed off a few minutes ago.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, just your dreams, though, kind of fill with these images of deep water eels and snakes biting at you.
It's a tough go.
And dancing towards you.
Yeah, it's a tough go.
He's just tossing and turning. Snake spiders. Snakes. Large rats.
Greg,
They're everywhere.
you're sentinel moding next to Dabbledob, I'd imagine, keeping him safe.
Well, yeah. I'm fearful for the kid now, yeah.
Who's older?
Me.
Okay.
Like
And
40 years. Easily.
and Fievel, you're tossing those eels overboard, and then what is it that you'd like to do?
I'm gonna roll some hit dice and get that health back, and then I'll go to bed.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, the evening on the Royale is rocky, to say the least, but with most of the lights out, the crew passed out, and everyone in their beds, it is not long before the storm passes and morning arrives. The men on the Royale begin to make repairs to the vessel. Some parts of the wood banisters have been damaged in the storm. It looks like there was minor splintering and cracking in the main sail, which can occur during high winds. And you all awake to the smell of some of the breakfast being cooked by the men, as well as the light which shines through the portholes on the side of the vessel. It is currently about 7 o'clock in the morning. There are still clouds overhead, but no rain and no storm. And it is up to you as to what you'd like to do next.
I think Dabbledob needs a good awakening. Did he have some night sweats?
Yeah, he's
roundhouse
drenched.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna carry him to the side, and I'm gonna dunk his head in the water.
You're trying to create long-term distress for this guy?
No. I'm trying to wash away the sweat and give him a refreshing
Dunk
awakening.
him in the water from which those creatures came. Or are you going to get a bowl of water and use that to... No, you want to dunk him in the
I
water.
wanted to dunk him.
Also, you've got at least 12 feet of clearance between the top of the vessel and the water.
I thought this was a shallow ship.
It is a shallow, draughted vessel, that is correct.
Just toss him in the water.
Fine, I won't do that. Whatever. Just feed him breakfast. Pumping full of sodium. Pumping full of sodium.
Okay. So, Dabbledob, you awake, you're no longer tripping, no longer hallucinating, but the images of that eel are quite stark in your mind, and you can shake it. It's not like you're not affected by this permanently, but you're obviously not very happy with Fievel now that you recall what actually happened.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saving him.
All of a sudden, his spells are just sculpted by one less person.
Bada bing, bada boom. Amara is currently shouldering a pack on her back, strapping her boots on, and she looks to the rest of you who are getting prepared as well, and she says, I think it's time that we head towards the island. I don't want to lose any kind of daylight that we have here.
An early riser and a prepper? Oh.
She's not into you.
You don't have a sex drive.
Like, you got smooth little hump. Smooth little ball. Yeah, nothing there.
Yeah.
I can make you a metal ding dong. Hammer some metal. Some nails.
Just imagine Dabbledob like putting in a fucking spout on a maple syrup tree. Just there you go, buddy. Oh, good.
There you go, buddy.
What is it that? Sorry, Tyson, you were saying something. What is it that you guys would like to do with Park Region?
Yeah, so before I go, I want to cut like the tiniest eye holes in Rogar's cloth or whatever, so I can see through it.
Show some fucking respect.
Yeah, you want to desecrate his cloth to keep up his bit like you.
I have another bit with Rogar that we're gonna do later on. Okay, I'm not telling you about it until we get there.
Please.
Fievel,
Yeah.
is your family dead? Like, do you have a mom and a dad? Are they dead?
No, go for the girlfriend. That's the only person he cares about
He doesn't know about her.
yet.
I'll find out.
You're a terrible liar.
You'll never know. I don't know. I got my brother Riav, but I never talked about my parents.
Okay.
And also he hates Riaf, so you'd be doing him a favor.
No, actually, I love him. It's all been an act.
It hasn't been that.
Now he's trying to fool you.
You know what you should do? You should just imbue Riab with a bunch of spells just to make him super powerful. tell him Kale's exact location and have him beat the shit.
No, you make Riaf gargantuan.
I can do that.
Tyson, yeah, I mean, look, you can, but I'm going to subtract XP from you for desecrating Rogar's memory. You said he was your best friend. You're cutting holes in the last object you have on him.
Oh my!
What is otherwise stupid bit.
Yeah, you've been doing this blind thing for a while. If you want to keep it up, you're gonna have to keep it up for real.
Yeah.
You can't see.
But you do you. I mean, you want to cut holes in it, cut holes in it. Just imagine what Rogar would say to you when he finds out that you cut holes in his ceremonial cloth.
How much XP would I lose?
I don't know. 250 per hole? I think that's fair.
Oh, 250,000 XP?
250 per hole. 250. Not 250. 000.
Fine. I'm doing the opposite then. I stuffed the thing in the side of my pant so that it's like hanging out, like Rogar had it.
Nice.
And then I walk out.
You're just going eyeballs out right now?
Balls out.
Balls out.
Balls out.
Eyeballs out.
We need a t-shirt that's just a set of eyeballs. That says
Balls out.
And then I kick Fievel in the chest.
Roll me a d20, not at disadvantage.
19?
Not enough. You kick, but just barely miss Fievel's chest.
That's it. I'm tired of this guy just putting out swings. You want to fight? You blind bastard. You?
I'm not blind. You can see my eyes.
You can see his eyes now.
Yeah.
Oh. What the fuck?
That's the best. That's as good as the reaction I wanted. What the fuck?
So you grow some fish eyes overnight, eh, big boy?
Yes, I took the fish eyes that you had and I put them in my eye sockets.
You're sick.
Roll me a deception check.
Fuck, he gets away with it because he's crazy and fucking 21.
Sounds fairly believable. They don't look like fish eyes. They look like his regular eyes.
Oh, it's been so long I don't remember what his real eyes look like.
Jesus.
I say,
You
well,
need to remember what they look like. You just need to remember they don't look like fish eyes.
can you see with those fish eyes, pal?
I don't know. Try and test me.
I slap him.
I dodge it.
Slap him. I dodge it.
Roll me a d20, please,
That's
Fievel.
18 plus 2. No damage.
Do not-
It'll just be a slight, a small slap.
Okay, Tyson, you do not dodge it.
I meant like hold up fingers or something.
Oh, nope. My bad.
Slaps him. You're still blind.
Alright, I hold up 18 fingers.
Fuck, I don't know if Tyson can count that.
So you can count to 18.
Come on, your dad must have taught you something.
He didn't.
Whoa.
Let's get on this island. This ship looks like shit. I didn't know how we stayed here for months.
Yeah, it's been awful.
Months.
Okay, so the crew are giving
sailors can hear you.
as they walk past you. Amara looks to all of you and she says, "Look, I know this all seems very important what you're doing, but we really have to get going."
They're
They're standing there slapping each other, and she's like,
Holding up fingers.
it's like, guys, we have a mission.
Alright, well, Tyson, I don't know if your eyes are good or not, but hop aboard, and I, throw out my arms as if I were to piggyback him, and it's up to him if he wants to accept.
I accept.
Nice.
Okay, so you're now riding an 8-foot-tall rat in a low overhead environment.
Yeah, take 2 damage per beam, about 27 beams.
And concussion. Alright. So the team is now up above on deck, well, at least Fievel and Tyson are. Are you guys going to follow the circus?
Yeah, I mean, I figured after a night like that, the kid would be hungry. He'd probably need some breakfast before the trip.
He did eat some breakfast.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm walking behind him, making sure he doesn't, pass out and get into the, the loonies again.
No, he's feeling fine. It was just because he was hallucinating and
I'm
then
just
also
worried.
experienced something frightening. Alright, so Amara nods to Ari on the deck of the ship, and a longboat is lowered over the side of the vessel. A ladder is thrown overboard as well, and you guys are more than welcome to enter the longboat.
Cannonball!
That would be an actual cannonball. We are made of metal and wood.
That's why it's funny.
Put a hole in the vessel.
That's why it's funny.
That's good. I enjoyed that.
So Amara swings her leg over the side of the banister and then begins to climb down the ladder towards the rowboat.
I
Taking
hop
the
on
initiative.
him because I'm slightly scared of
Not a good climber.
slightly scared of the water.
You're also not a good climber.
I also had a nightmare.
Alright, Greg Rock, you heading down into the boat?
Yep.
And then Dabbledob down into the boat.
Yeah, I'm on him.
No,
you're on him.
Yeah, no, he's
Fantastic.
on my
Yeah.
shoulders.
And all
Because
that's
I'm
left is
scared of the
Fievel and Tyson.
water.
Let's fly.
Yep.
Is there enough room on these lawn boats for 2 8-footers?
I
Yes.
said let's fly.
I'm flying. I have wings, peasant.
Shoot him down like the pigeon he is.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to fly with Tyson on your back. I think that might be a little bit of weight.
What? I'm 20 pounds.
You're not. You're not. No. It's not even close to how heavy you are.
20 pounds.
How much do you think eyes weigh?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, he's a little scrawny, yeah.
Like, what am I? I'm probably like 80.
Yeah, 60 to 80 pounds.
60.
Yeah, you're small but thick. You're dense.
Got thick arms.
Just call Chomper to carry us over.
That is correct. Chopper is circling overhead now that the weather is better.
Okay.
So he can carry you, or you can, take the... But Chopper can't carry everyone unless he makes multiple trips.
No, just me and Fievel.
So we're gonna row over in a boat and they're flying over on a dragon? Okay, I see how this is.
Hey,
Dude,
you said he was
running,
useless
you know
and a
what?
coward.
Let's do it
so,
classy.
You know
You're
what? I
classy.
like a good, shoulder workout. Let's row.
Okay, Tyson and Fievel hop onto Chopper, who lifts off out of the water and begins to fly towards Tol Adar, the Father Island. And our dear friends, Gregory and Dabbledob and Amara, are going to row their way there as well. Now, it takes about a minute and a half, not even, for the others to reach the island, but it takes you guys nearly 25 minutes of rowing.
I'm a faster rower than that. Come on, give me some.
Okay, so when I assume he's just, Fievel's just sitting on the beach.
Correct.
No.
Yeah.
Can we fly up to the ruins?
You can if you wish to.
Yeah.
You'll be leaving your friends behind.
Well,
Might as well.
They're strong. Yeah.
Might as well leave.
Might as well, and they're strong. What a fucking terrible segment.
God, turn this boat around.
At least they're using the
God.
buddy system this time.
Yeah, let's
Technically
take a tour of the island real quick.
Okay.
So for the 20 minutes that it takes Big Strong Gregory to row the boat to the shore, Tyson and Fievel, you guys are going to circle Tol Adar. It is very clearly the largest of the islands, and you can see halfway up its great expanse, there is the temple, which Dabbledob spied the night before. Now, this is a range of mountain on the island that is about 2 kilometers in from the shore. There is also a small lake, which is to the east and south of that mountains and that temple. A very large, dense forest further south, and what looks to be a fair amount of swamp and bog as well.
Okay.
Back to the bog, like we met.
Yeah.
When we met.
Jack Bauer, where are you?
Not here.
That'd be hilarious if Jack Bauer was now an evil mutated frog.
He was an evil mutated frog.
No, I know, but didn't he lose a bunch of those mutations when he became unlinked?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So now he's remutated and out for vengeance.
No one dumps me.
Not here.
After you guys have been rowing for a few minutes, Gregory, Dabbledob, and Amara, you can land the rowboat onto the shore of Tol Adar in this very large crescent-shaped inlet, pulling the longboat on the shore to keep it from being battered by the waves that are coming in. You guys step foot on Tol Adar onto this very dark, sandy beach, and you look up to see very large forests, dense with trees, as well as shrubs, bushes, vines, and other types of flora. And up, sitting inside the canopy and the increased size of the jungle, you can see the remains or ruins of the temple.
Okay, first thing you guys want to do when approaching a brand new land is destroy all life. So, Dabbledob, burn the forest.
Let's go.
I'm in. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm in.
we knock it down to its base structure, then we rebuild in our vision. This is how we take land.
So you
We
guys-
flush them out. We flush them out.
We're colonizers now.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think we're doing here?
I thought we were building a fortress,
No,
hatching more drake heads.
no.
Yeah. And then they come to us on our land.
Yeah, let's go.
So Fievel and Tyson
Rastafari.
and
Come get us.
Fievel, Tyson, and the Drake. What is it that you guys would like to do? Would you like to land on the beach as well?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
back
we'll
up
land like right in
with
front.
the crew.
Right, so you land on the beach, and hopping off of the Drake, Fievel, you're going to notice that obviously Chomper can't follow you into the forest, but he can fly overhead. He will lose sight of you unless you choose to stay with him.
No, I could communicate with him through, mind, so yeah, I'll stay with the crew and just relay stuff to him.
Fantastic.
Every 2 seconds, you still there, buddy? Yeah, okay. Just checking.
All right, adventurers. You are currently on the beach of the inlet of Tol Adar, the Father Island, looking up towards the engrossing, encompassing forest, which holds and somewhat hides the very large ruins up atop the mountain slopes. There is mist that kind of hangs over the forest, a fog that hangs over the shore here as well, and a strange buzzing sound, which is very, very small and minute, which seems to kind of just always be present in the air, a thrumming almost.
A buzzing or a humming?
It is a very, very faint buzzing sound, almost like a thrumming.
I perception check it.
Okay, so it simply just sounds like vibration, or like the thrumming of a certain type of wave or energy.
Energy, okay.
Like a magical?
It is constant. It's not like a loud sound that you hear emanating from something. It just seems to encompass the island.
Okay.
Can I...
That's fine.
So the natives got a drum circle.
You can use the spell Detect Magic, Tyson. And in doing so, you don't detect any magical objects, but you determine that what you're feeling is somewhat possibly the result of magic. There doesn't seem to be another explanation for it.
Must be safe. Let's go.
Let's head towards it.
So
we've all regrouped.
You have all regrouped, correct? Okay, and Chopper is standing on the beach with you, gentlemen. Now that you guys have arrived, stepped foot onto Tol Adar, you're each going to gain 1,500 experience points for beginning the journey of the Cobalt Isles.
Wow.
And it is here that I believe we are at a good spot to leave it for today.
Took us that long to get on the fucking island? Holy.
Well, you guys had a slapping match.
Fievel jumped in the water.
Yeah, we debated poking eye holes and Roger's sacred. Thank you.
Now, I'm not going to say you guys are efficient, but you get places.
You get places.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Dicey D20. It was an absolute blast, bringing you guys some good times with the crew. Our adventurers finally made their way off of the Royale, and they have now reached the beach. A seemingly inconsequential step, but nonetheless very, very important. So thank you so much. In addition, check out Elderwood Academy and check out the giveaway that we're going to be doing on Facebook. Fantastic chance to win some Hex dice chests, a miniature chest with dice in it, as well as dice catapults. And check out Elderwood Academy to see what it is that they've got going on in their products for D&D and tabletop RPGs. That is all for me. This is your DM, signing out.
Peace out.
Bye.
I love you.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.